Alright, enough of the funky music. Let's get into some 145 Murky difficulty. Yes, this is the transport train heist. Probably, well, not probably, most definitely the most difficult 145 Murky difficulty you can possibly do. Tell by the length of the damn video that this one was an absolute monster, and I'm obviously not recording this one live. I just did the gameplay without chatting all over it, and came back in to record afterwards. So, want to go into a couple of things. I'm not going to talk for the whole hour and God knows what, 20, hour and 30 minute video. It's kind of tense if you just sit and watch it. Might be a little boring, not too sure. I don't expect anyone to watch all of it, to be honest, but I wanted to put the whole thing on and not do a speed up kind of thing, because that kind of ruins the feel of the whole gameplay. So I just wanted to talk over the first maybe 5, 10, 15 minutes, let you guys just sit back and enjoy the whole damn thing. So let me explain a few things. If you're new around here, maybe you forgot, I used to have an intro for Murky Difficulty that explained everything that Murky Difficulty was. But it is a difficulty mod, link down in the description if you want to download it and give these 145s a try. But basically what it does is when you turn it on Murky Difficulty, is it stops you from killing anybody. You can still tie people up, you just can't kill guards because you can't answer pages. Kill a civilian, it goes loud. What else is it? You can't use ECMs to stop phone calls, it only disables cameras. Shouting at civilians creates noise, so you can't have any guards around when you're telling civilians to get down. A couple of other things, but those are the main ones that it really does. Really makes stealth completely a different game. Takes a lot of the easy parts away from it. Oh, you can't mark enemy guards either, so you'll see me marking them, and I'll say guard, but it doesn't put an outline around them, so pretty difficult. But all the same, it makes it very, very interesting. I'll leave a couple of difficult ones on the screen that I've done in the past, and they'll be linked down in the description too. Done some real stinkers, to be honest, but this one is the ultimate stinker. So let's get into what I'm doing here. So like I said, this is the hardest one I've ever done, and I've got to admit that I think this will probably be the last one I've done, because there's really nothing to top this one. It is a little bit ridiculous. The build I'm using, again, will be linked in the description below. It is my regular stealth build, so the only difference that I'm using here is I've got a saw as a secondary. You saw I had a bit of trouble opening this train car, but I am using the Yakuza perk deck, not the burglar perk deck. The reason I'm using that is once you've got less than 25% health, you get something like a 20% movement speed. When you got a lot of bags to move, and there is a lot of bags on this one, there's 20 ammo bags and 3 turret bags, and you got to move them all, and you got to be good and quick, because there's so many guards and civilians around. So that's why I took the Yakuza perk deck. No need to take the burglar perk deck, because the only benefits you get from that are body bagging quicker, which you don't need because you can't kill anyone, and answering pages quicker. And obviously you don't need that one either, because I can't kill anyone and answer any pages. So Yakuza was the best one, and that's why I threw that Molotov down at the beginning there. Totally didn't need my health, and that's probably the best spot to do it, so I can get that health down to below 20%. And also, it happens to help with Berserker, and I've got the saw at the same time, so I'm able to use the saw more efficiently, although I did have a bit of trouble, but it is more efficient when you've got Berserker. And then the other part of my build, which is important, is my 2 ECMs. Got them maxed out, as you'll see on my stealth build if you click on that link down below. And I'm also bringing trip mines, which is also in my build too. I only use 1 trip mine. It's for the bottom of these stairs to my left right here. But the ECMs are super important, because if you're not completely fully aware of what this heist is, basically there are, I think it's 3 big train cars, but there's 6 doors, so there's 2 on each. And you've got to get into these train cars and find 3 vaults. So 3 of the doors are good, and 3 of the doors are dummies. So when you open up, there's going to be nothing in there. Now, when you play this regularly, you can get a civilian down who's going to have a key card, and you can use that. But obviously, getting a civilian down with all these guards around, can't kill them or anything, so you're never going to get that key card. Never even tried for it, to be honest. It was just a waste of time thinking about it. So you got 2 ECMs, so that means you can open up 2. You can use drill skills on this thing. The actual drills take about, I think it's 40 seconds for a drill. And then, of course, I have the saw, and you can use the saw. Now, I found that I was able to, on previous attempts, be able to saw open at least 3 train cars, but it's a little risky because no one can be around. I'm using a silent saw, but obviously it's not silent. So the only 3 that I could actually do is the one that's in front of me right now, the one at the very end, which you saw me saw, and the one next to that. So those are kind of the only 3 that I would risk doing. Any of the ones in the middle there are absolutely ridiculously dangerous. Even if there's no one above you on the other side of the train car and next to you, there's guards that are actually underneath the train bridge that will hear it at the same time. So I wouldn't risk it. by all means, go ahead and try it. It is pretty ridiculous how loud that silent saw actually is. Now, going back to the train cars, there is some rhyme or reason on how the hell you find the right ones to do. Now, there's nothing exterior that's going to tell you or anything like that. But basically, it's pretty straightforward if you just follow a couple of things. So obviously, there's 3 train cars, and each one has 2 ends. So there's never going to be a vault that backs on to another train car because it's not going to go through the end and into the next train car. So with that in mind, you only need to open a couple and you will be able to see some certain things in there. They're going to tell you if there's another one in the next car or not. So when you open a train car, the back end of it, if there's no vault in it, you're either just going to see a plain end of a train car or you're going to see like this big metal thing. The big metal thing in there means that the train car behind that has the vault in it. So the big metal thing you're seeing is the back end of the vault, so you know exactly which one to open up on the other side. So knowing those 2 things, so if I open the one on my left right there, I would see the big metal thing and I know that there's not a vault in there. So I actually don't have to open that back one if I was still struggling to find them there. So at this point I've found all 3. Place the hard drive down that I got at the start, put that in, and then the biggest thing here is, because there's loads of places to hide, it's not like it's difficult to hide, but there are 4 actual things that, as you can see there with the little pin snips or whatever they are, that you have to hack this, and this is where I put my trip mine down here, because once you're hacking that thing to get the thing back online, the guards can actually come up those stairs, and those are the ones that are going to catch you every time at this point, because you can see straight down, and you can also look down the other side of the train to see if anyone's coming down this way. And then you'll give yourself enough time to know if you can actually get the little box open and hack the little thing to get the thing back online. Now, the issue with this is when you're actually hacking one of these damn things, people can see it. So if there's anybody in line of sight of it, question mark, game over, restart. So it's kind of a bastard that you got to kind of wait and see. And of course, there's civilians around. I'm guessing, now I didn't research into this or anything, but I think that there's probably, I'm thinking 10 guards. That's my guess, and maybe 3 civilians. So all of them are mobile. I think 2 of them stay down, and then the other 7 come backwards and forwards, and maybe a couple stay in the lumberyard on the other side. But I wouldn't even go anywhere near the lumberyard. Complete disaster over there. Don't do it. Do not do it. So the other thing that needs to be said about this is there's 2 exits on this one, and one is on this side of the train car that I'm currently on, and then another one is on the other side. So we're going to get one of those sides regardless, and then the way that we're going to move the bags is actually a zip line. So you can actually move all the bags, or you can use the zip line. Now, in the past, when this heist first came out and I was struggling to do it solo and blah, 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 I would try the zip line, and for some reason the bags used to get spotted when they were zip line. But now you'll see towards the end of this video when I'm moving the ammo bags, because there's 20 ammo bags to move, that I do 10 of them by the zip line. I have to move 10 through the lumberyard at the end there, and it's absolutely ridiculous. All the guards, a couple of doors. I put another trip mine down just to get a little bit of audio of where the guards are going to be. But moving all those things, so 10 of them go down the zip line, I move 10 through the back, and then I have to go and grab the other ones. It gets really intense at the end, and there's a couple of times where I almost get spotted, but it is complete stealth all the way to the end. No ECM rushing or no it's loud and I managed to make it. Complete and utter stealth. It's awesome. So once you get these little security hacks on, they take, I don't know, I've got lockpick and ace, so you have to lockpick the first part and then you have to hack. Total time takes about 10 seconds, I would guess. But that's pretty much it. So yeah, in the vaults that I'm looking for, I'm pretty much looking for one that has the turret in, which bags up to be 3 bags, and they're a little heavy. And look at all those guards over there. And then the other train car has got 10 ammo in it, and then the other car has got 10 ammo in it. So what you have to do is get the 3 turret parts into the van or into the boat, wherever you get the escape. And then you have to, then the van driver drives off, he comes back, and that's when you got to start moving the ammo parts. So fun fact, when this heist first came out, the ammo bags that you'll see me getting, the big bright yellow bags say explosive on them, if you used to shoot or throw those bags, used to explode, which would obviously make it loud. So you had to be super careful with the damn bags. I never played the game when it was like that, but I heard that that's the way it was, so that's kind of funny. So final thing I'm going to talk about, like I said, my build, I've got the saw. Strange thing with the stealth build that I use now, on a video that I did called Nonsense Gates, it was a custom bank heist. I'm just going for it here. It was a custom variation of the regular bank heist, and the guy had put like gates all over the place. Kind of cool. And I took a saw to that. And in the video, I said that the max detection or the lowest detection I can get with a saw is actually 12, which was at the time. But someone in the comments said, no, you can get 10. And then someone said, no, you can get 6. And they told me how to get 6. Managed to get a 6 detection with my saw, which was pretty damn special. And then through some update that I don't know when the update happened or what they changed, but now the minimum I can get with my saw build is 10, and that seems to be it with concealment boosts, optical illusions, all the skills necessary, silencers, the lot. The lowest I can get is a 10, so I'm actually running this with a 10 detection. So a little bit more detectable than usual that you would normally have with a 3. But whatever, I mean, it was going to be a challenge regardless. And funnily enough, when I was doing a lot of the Murky 145 Ghost stealth videos that I've done, someone in the comments was like, oh, you should try the train heist. And that's when I thought to myself, nah, that's never ever going to happen. Never want to do that one. That would just be too ridiculous. And after about a week after that comment, I went in and I gave it maybe 3 tries and didn't even get 3 minutes into it. And that was absolutely ridiculous. So I thought, well, I'm never, ever going to try that again. And having done all the ones that I'd done the other night, I got home from work and I was thinking, I feel like playing something offline. Did a Firestarter Day 1 stealth because I felt like doing some stealth. Enjoyed it. Then thought, oh, let me jump in. Just give it a couple of tries. And actually, second try in, I think I got 3 train cars open with all the things inside it that I needed. So I thought, oh, this could actually be possible. Just put a bit of time into it. So then I decided that next day I was just going to really go for it. So I got in and I got the 3 train cars open after about 7, 8, 9, 10 attempts. And I got the 3 turret bits into the boat. I got the boat escape, so the right side of the side where we started, and got the 3 turret pieces in. And then I started to carry the ammo bags down. I got 10 ammo bags down out of one cart, got them into the thing, got 5 other ones down. I was taking the 16th one down, and I got caught by a civilian that was roaming this area right here. And damn civilian got me. I shouted at the civilian, of course, like I said at the beginning, shouting at civilians creates noise, and I almost get spotted here, look. I was a little damn close. Shouting at civilians makes noise. There was 2 guards around me. They didn't get alerted, but then I had to move the civilian because I was in the path of one of the guards, and a guard caught the sight of the civilian. I was an hour and... I still have the footage, I think. It was like a 50 gigabyte file, so I was about an hour and 20 minutes in. I'd only got 4 bags left to move or something, 5 bags. Completely devastated. I had to just turn it off for a day and not think about it. But at that point, I knew that this was 100% possible. And then I came in the next day, probably spent another hour of fails, and then I jumped in, and then I got this far. And it really is a matter of patience. There's so much going on. And of course, you need a little bit of luck. But I think the thing with the train cars is if you know the things that I just told you about, the big metal things, and looking in between the 2, so if you've opened one, you know not to open the other one, you can actually probably get the 3 open that you need 90% of the time, so that's not really much of an issue anymore. It's literally just all the guards, absolutely horrendous. So all that being said, I am just going to turn up the game volume a little bit for you, stop chatting away. Now, if anybody wants to, or if anybody does watch all of this, and there seems to be anything in there that you think others might enjoy watching, send me some timestamps in the comment section. I'll put them in the video description, and stick your name in there too, and I would appreciate that. Some guys did it for Overdrill. That was pretty cool. My solo Overdrill, which was about the same time in video length, I think. But yeah, that's it from me, and I will see you guys in the next video later.
Look out, God! God, stay quiet. Look out, God! Don't bloody alert the guard! Look out! God! God, stay back. God!
All right, I'm back in.
God! Don't bloody alert the guard! God! God, watch it! God! God! God, stay alert!
There it is. Break it down and get each piece out. Move the pieces of the cannon to the pickup, gang.
Ready or not, here I am. Be quick now.
Look out! God! Watch out! God! Stay quiet.
That's volatile stuff. Try and get it out, but don't lose sight of the goal. They've blocked me. I need you to disconnect their security buffer.
guard. Stay alert.
That's two. Really great so far.
Guard.
That's three. That's it. We got the turret. Now all we need is some ammo.
I got it! Careful, guard. Don't bloody alert the guard.
sell those shells if you can carry them out. But focus on the turret. That's live high explosives, so be gentle.
I'm in place. Move! Move!
Watch out! Camera! God, stay back. Don't bloody alert the guard. Watch out! Guard! Guard! Stay alert! Careful! Guard! God, stay quiet. Watch the camera. Camera over there. God, watch it. Watch out, camera.
fetch a nice price.
Look out! God! God! Stay alert! God. God. Watch out. Camera. God. God, stay back. God. Don't bloody alert the guard. Look out, guard. God, stay back. God. God, stay back. Watch out! God!
Bugger me.
Absolutely outstanding work. There's going to be heads rolling down the corridors of the Pentagon when this train arrives.